Ladies and gentlemen, Llama Games TV fans, Greek Llama Games TV fans actually, and those who will join us today, welcome to the Interviewing the Gaming Industry featuring Nathan Miles from KOEI TECMO. This is actually the first interview we're getting from the gaming industry in this series. We've had a couple in the past, you can go and watch in the channel. Every interview is in English. So today I'm having Nathan Miles from KOEI TECMO. Nathan, welcome to the interview. Could you spare us a couple of words about what you do there?
Thank you for the warm introduction. It's very kind of you. I work as the senior PR and marketing executive at KOEI TECMO. So I handle the public relations with press, getting codes into people's hands, getting people games events, for example. It's a good fun job. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, guys, Nathan is the person that gets our requests from the Greek distributor company, which is CD Media. And I would like to thank Tatiana for getting us in touch to have this interview. Thank you, Tatiana. She's probably going to hear that. So
lovely, Tatiana.
It would be the best to say thank you also. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start we're going to have a couple of personal questions from Nathan later on, though. But first, we're going to speak about the releases of KOEI TECMO is having this month, which is actually two. The first one was last week, which was Warriors OROCHY for the Ultimate Upgrade Pack. So Nathan, I played the game. I had a review, which I really loved it. The combination of Greek Gods and the Musu Games franchise was excellent. Are you satisfied with how the game came to be?
Yeah, the game's going really well. People are really enjoying it. The reviews are doing nicely. It's great fun. It's a lot of new content in the game, as you said, and you really enjoyed in your review. And just the additions of the new Greek gods as well. I really like Yang Jian, which isn't a Greek god actually himself, but also Gaia, which is adorable. She's really good fun to play as in Warriors OROCHY.
Yeah, I was about to speak, sorry for interrupting you, about Gaia also. I agree about Gaia also. She's really fun to play.
It's nice. It's really fun just kind of running through the battlefield and just wiping out tons of enemies. And it's doing really well. People are loving it. And it's going really well so far. And I'm glad you enjoyed it yourself in your review.
Yeah, I have to say that if something brings justice to major franchises, that's the Musu games. Same goes for Berserk and the Band of the Hulk, which I loved it. It's the only...
a really brutal one.
Yeah.
Really brutal game.
Yeah, and it was quite censored, actually. I mean, it wasn't that much, but you guys had to censor it in order for some stuff to not come out. We know what Berserk is. We love Berserk, but
Berserk fans will know.
Yeah, and actually, it's the only series that I have done. It's all in English. If anyone wants to see that,
but I remember you making that. That's a really dedicated playthrough as well, back the entire game.
Yeah, but I would suggest everyone to purchase the game. I mean, who knows, maybe at some point we will have enough material for a second game, but that's just my thought.
Babish, you're hoping. Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah, I'm always hoping for stuff. And now, this Friday, we will have the release of Romance of Three Kingdoms 14.
Yes, the 14th entry in the series.
Yeah, it's quite dedication for a series like that. I've actually there aren't many franchises who go 14 and beyond games.
It's nice, and it's kind of like a grand return to the series after 4 years. I think RTK 13 came out in 2016. I want to say the first version, and then 2017 the upgrade pack. So it's nice to kind of come back to the game and take it back to the roots of what fans really enjoyed, with like the ruler-based gameplay, kind of when 9, 10, and 11 took place, that kind of gameplay. So it's great fun. You get to actually kind of paint the map now as you go through. You get to paint it your colors, either Wu, Wei, or Shu. Said that in a very awkward order.
I will be honest though, there is only one civilization type game that I'm good at, and I really find it appealing, the Romance franchise, because I'm not that good at it, but at the same time, it doesn't exclude me. I learn from this game.
Yeah.
And I progress while I play that. And it's so nice.
That's good. And 14 definitely takes a step forward to making it more user-friendly for people that haven't played these type of games before, or maybe haven't ever played a Romance of the Three Kingdoms game before. So it really helps you kind of immerse yourself and learn better than previous games ever have before, actually.
So, now we're going to talk about another game that would have come earlier, but after reading the letter, I understand that the game took a bit small delay, which is understandable because they want to produce the perfect game for the Fairy Tail franchise. Are you excited? And if you can tell me, we know why the world is excited for it. How excited are you about Fairy Tail?
I have to contain my excitement, but I'm really excited for it. I'm a massive Fairy Tail fan, so I've been waiting, I think, pretty much since I joined the company to work on this game. Like, this is kind of like a dream game to work on, so it's exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to play it at last when it comes out. I have a bit of a longer wait now, 25th of June, but yeah, I can't wait to play it. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I was really also excited because when it was announced that KOEI actually would produce the game, I was really happy about that because this KOEI, for those you guys don't know, KOEI owns some studios. Those studios get different games. See, I'm explaining to people about the industry now. KOEI has Dead or Alive, it has Musu games, and it has the Atelier series games, which are 3 different kind of games.
Yeah, so we have different development teams which work kind of are within the KOEI TECMO branch. So the ones that are kind of in the West that we work with are Dead or Alive and Neo, which come under Team Ninja. Then you have the Atelier series, now Fairy Tail, which come under Gust. And then you have Omega Force, which are the Warriors series. So we've got like a nice, robust development team. And then Kao Shibusawa for the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series. And Nobunaga's Ambition.
The fun fact is that Fairy Tail could actually fit in all 4 of those studios games. Yeah, it could have been a civilization simulation game. It could have been a Musu game with Natsu breaking through everything. It could
does anyway.
Yeah, it could have actually been even a fighting game, which was really exciting because when the announcement came and at some point you guys had nothing for us until the first event that you actually saw some gameplay. I mean,
yeah, we kept it quiet at first.
Those who saw the Gast logo pretty much knew what was coming. It was really exciting even for me.
It's fun, and the turn-based gameplay is great fun. Like getting to try it at Paris Games Week and the events we've been running, it really feels right for Fairy Tail. So I'm really excited for people to get their hands on it and actually try it for themselves.
Okay, so now we're gonna have some personal questions.
Personal questions.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not perfectly weird questions. You know me.
That'll be safe.
Yeah. So, how does it feel to work with so many powerful franchises?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, you know, my love for anime is too strong. I'm too much of a weeb, but it's great. And I was a massive fan of Dynasty Warriors growing up. It's fantastic. It's great to get to kind of work on the games now and get to kind of shape how the promotion side of it's done. It's nice. I get to meet the development teams. Is always really exciting as well.
Yeah, some of us have seen your endeavors in Japan, man. It's really unfair for the rest of us.
I think when I was in Japan for the first time in 2017, just before Dynasty Warriors 9 launched, I started the Japan producer selfie phrase with the guys. So every development team we met, I got a selfie with the producer during the meeting. I think that needs to trend a bit more.
So I assume your favorite country is Japan, right?
Yes.
I mean, you've traveled in many countries. It's understandable. You've been to USA. You've actually stepped on E3, which is
that was like bucket list. Like kind of as a kid, I always wanted to go to E3 and Japan. I've done both. Like working in like PR and in the games industry lets you do like loads of really cool things. And but I think Japan stands up there.
Yeah, as long as you're good at your work, right? I mean,
as long as you do your job, you work hard. Stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. No, always behave.
So, you've been in Japan plenty of times. Right?
Too many times.
Yeah, I mean, from the moment you've been more than twice, it's plenty of times.
Yeah, definitely.
So, have you met any Japanese gamers? I would like to know if there's a difference between the Western gamers and the Eastern gamers.
So I haven't really met any gamers myself. Obviously, I know my colleagues out there. But one of the weirder things I noticed myself is going into their game shops is that just Xbox games don't really appear on shelves, if at all. Obviously, over here you go into like in the UK we have Game and CEX and stuff. But Xbox is like packed. There's tons of shelves. You see them everywhere. But yeah, Japan just don't really have many on sale, if any, in a shop.
Well, pretty much is that Japanese don't see the gaming as hardware as the the Europeans or the Americans are. So I think they go for mostly the Switch, and then it's the PlayStation, of course.
Yeah,
so
of course.
You can
That's how you get all the JRPGs.
Exactly.
But it's odd when you first go out there. It's a really odd experience. Just when you're so used to what your country does, it's such an odd kind of throwback.
So let's go for a more personal questions now. Which is your favorite console to play?
Favorite console? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I mean,
can I choose two, or is that not?
No, it's one. Come on, man. Even Henry Cavill gave an answer in this.
He did. I think probably for me, I'm going to go with my Nintendo Switch, only because I can play it everywhere I go.
Pretty much. I think the best combination is Nintendo Switch and PS4.
That is the two I was going to choose. So
no hard feelings to Microsoft and Xbox, and I thank them for sending me the Xbox in the past. But let's be honest now. I mean, you have 100% of the games, and when you have PC, you have 200% of the games.
Yeah, and I've just got into PC gaming, but I still find I prefer my Switch, just because I can use it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's one of them nice things. I love being able to kind of just wake up and either play it in bed, then get on the bus and play it when I'm traveling on the train. It's good fun. JRPGs on the go are the best.
Pretty much. And Zelda and Mario.
Oh, yes. Breath of the Wild, I put far too many hours into that game.
Yeah, I was the only Greek that when the Breath of the Wild came out, I didn't have a Switch, but I have a Wii U, and actually Tatiana found from Nintendo a Wii U code, which made me really happy. I think the guys in Nintendo were like, oh my god, there's one person in the world asking to review the game in Wii U. Save this poor fella. Give him the code. So arigato Nintendo for sending me this code. Because like, I didn't expect it to find it. I was like, yes! My god. Had around 150 hours.
I forgot it even came out on Wii U. That's so odd.
I think Nintendo almost forgot to bring it out on Wii U also.
Tatiana helped though. Tatiana got your code.
Indeed. Okay, so any favorite convention? You've been on plenty also.
Oh, that's a really good question. I'm gonna go with TGS. Keep it in Japan. I really like T3. I think for me, the reason I prefer TGS is it's just so different to what we have over here. Like it's so flashy and so over the top, and E3 was, but E3 was so hard to get around when I visited.
Yeah.
That I couldn't really enjoy it as much. And to be honest, TGS gets really busy as well. But we obviously go on the press the early days to set up and stuff. Whereas E3, there was no way to walk around or play the games. But TGS was just a very nice experience. Loads of room to walk around, again, until the people got in. Yeah, it's very over the top. I think Keanu Reeves was there as well this year, like a day before we actually got into the hall. Very sad I didn't get to meet him.
Come on, man, you're way more breathtaking than Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I like that. That's the best review I've ever got.
Okay, so... this question is going to be fun. So, you love every game you've worked with.
Yes.
But I'm sure you have a favorite child.
Oh.
And why is this your favorite child? I know this is a question that shouldn't be asked because you're working on these games, but what's the point if I'm not going to put a borderline question like that to you?
Okay, I'm going to restrict my answers to only games that have been released.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Because obviously I've not worked.
Yeah,
I've not fully worked on some of them.
Yeah, because definitely I know the answer. The answer, I think I know it, but yeah.
Oh God, I've got to question you now. What do you think I'm going to say before I say
it? From the ones that you have worked, or the ones or every game?
Any game.
Come on, man, it's Fairy Tail.
You know me so well.
Of course.
Yes, I think if it's games I've already worked on, so we can't include Fairy Tail. I think it would be AOT 2, Attack on Titan 2 specifically.
Wings of Freedom.
No, the second one. I love the first one. But, the second one I was included in the launch trailer because my custom Nathan sound.
Nathan.
So that one's got an even more special place in my heart. That one. It's a great game. I
want Bobby's sound to a trailer. KOEI TECMO, please put Bobby's sound on your next trailer. I mean, we are going to have another Attack on Titan game I hope so, because the series it needs to be ended somehow. And hopefully, if a third game comes out, KOEI TECMO on a guy's mask, please put me on the trailer.
You want to be in the trailer? We don't know. There's not going to be another one. We finished with the AOT2 final battle now.
Yeah, but
you have to
for
get
now.
yourself. You have to get what do you call it? You have to get yourself on the AOT2 final battle accolades trailer. Get yourself in.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I think it works. I've gave it quite a review.
Yeah, you did good with that one. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, me too. And I still have a treasure box from Attack on Titan.
You do, yeah, from Wings of Freedom, right?
Yeah. I don't know how it came in my possession, but
Magically arrived.
yeah, like the Warriors of OROCHY 3, the Japanese.
That was a really fun game though. I remember when I first started it, that was like one of the first games, the Attack on Titan series I got to work on.
Loved it so much.
I think my first question when I arrived at my job was, "Do you know Attack on Titan?" I was like, "Yes, yes, I know loads about Attack on Titan."
And they suddenly opened a door. Tin opened the door and said, "See this one? Shh, not talking.
Yeah,
Just watch."
that was a mistake. They realized I was a weeb, and they haven't managed to get rid of me just yet. So
we miss you, Chin. Shout out to Chin.
Yeah, shout out to good old Chin.
Yeah, I miss this guy. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, we got to work on Attack on Titan together. Actually, that was a fun one.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, so now 3 more questions. Though I'm probably gonna scratch the "What's your favorite anime?" Pretty much everyone knows the answer. Yeah, guys, it's Fairy Tail, Attack on Titan.
I can give a backup one if that makes it
give a backup one.
Okay. Is that the next question?
Yeah.
Favorite anime? Okay, I'm gonna go with Bakemonogatari.
Okay, so see, I gave the 2 of the 3 answers, so he gave one. He made it up. This question was never staged. Definitely not staged. We know that.
This was not tested before the interview.
Yeah, of course it wasn't.
No, there's too much good anime. I couldn't decide like a specific, but I love Fairy Tail, I love Attack on Titan, but Bakemonogatari is a massive favorite of mine. The entire series, like the novels and everything.
Hopefully, in a couple of months, your answer is going to change to JoJo.
I can't promise anything.
Yeah, you don't have to promise. I just know. So now there's a big question. You know Greece, right? This wonderful country with so many wonderful beaches and stuff. You know that, right?
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Where is
it? Out. So, there's a huge anime fan base in Greece, right? And many Musou warrior fans here.
That's always good to hear.
Yeah. So, have you thought of actually visiting Greece or have an event here? What's going on, man?
I knew you'd ask me this question because you always want to come to Greece.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know what our future plans are. As soon as we know them, we'll of course announce them publicly and let people know. But obviously, all the events worldwide, we'd love to do all of them. Like if we could do every event, we'd be there.
Yeah, I can understand how hard is the costs and stuff, and
it's tough. Yeah, and we obviously have to decide which events are the right ones, and it's a lot of kind of the job really. It's what we have to work out. But
it's also the logistics, the countries that you're going to visit, and how it will impact the sales and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's loads of dedicated fans in Greece.
Definitely.
Obviously, we'd love to. I mean, we get to talk to them through you as well. We get to show them our games through your channel.
But, not only my channel. The Greek medias have taken a liking in KOEI TECMO games. You can see it. I mean, you see it yourself. I see them from the posts the guys are doing, but you probably see the reviews that are coming, which means that the Greeks actually work on your games, which is quite nice, actually.
And it's good, and it's a massive thanks to Tatiana as well. She does a lot of great work for us in Greece.
Yeah, I think Tatiana is going to have the hiccups.
I hope one day we get to go. I'd love to go to Greece one day. I'll put it on my list of places to go.
Yeah.
But hopefully I get to go here one day. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah,
I think it's going to work out somehow.
We'll get to meet at an event then. We could do like a live video interview.
Yeah, Jesus, man. I mean, it's been like 2 years or something. Since this is the start of a new series, which I hope it will grow and get more interviews, whatever. Interviews, yeah, whatever. This is almost a one take, so at some point you are going to make a mistake or two. So I'm going to have a separate question that has nothing to do with you, that I have no idea how you will answer, because I don't know if you actually know what I'm going to ask you.
Oh, I'm nervous now. That's the worst bit about this.
Which he knows already the question, and there's a reason that I'm doing this question. So, which is your favorite Brooklyn Nine-Nine cold opening?
You know what? When you asked me this earlier, I was trying really hard to think what was my favorite one. But the first one I thought of, I'm gonna have to stick to that one because I think that is my favorite one.
Don't say the Backstreet Boys, man.
Now you've just ruined my answer.
Jesus Christ.
That is actually, to be honest, one of my colleagues reminded me of the one where Hulk's dancing as well today. I was crying with laughter at that one. No, I love the Backstreet Boys one. That's the one that stays in my memory from before I'd even watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, actually, this is the cold opening that got me into the series.
Yeah, same. I mean, I saw that and was like, I need to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, it was what is this? And why I haven't seen it yet?
It's when the woman's like, it's that one. I was like, oh yeah, they're in a police interrogation thing.
Okay.
Great scene.
I love it. I want it that way. For the no pun intended.
Oh, it's a great one. Oh, the one with Terry and the spider on his head as well.
Yeah.
That show's
the babushka, boil bullpen.
Boil bullpen. Oh yeah.
Babushka.
I really need to rewatch this show now.
Yeah, indeed. For those of you guys who haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, this is not a sponsored video from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but please go watch it. It's a really good series.
Oh, it's not sponsored. I thought you knew the actors. Damn it.
I wish I knew the actors. I would have one of them here in the interview.
Oh, you need to get Jake in.
Yeah, probably. But considering myself, I could get only Boyle. It's my spirit animal, after all.
You're double. You're split double.
Yeah. So, Nathan, thank you very much for taking the time to answer to my interviews. I know it's probably late in your around of leaving the office, and I've kept you so much for
Oh, don't be silly. Honestly, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. It's been great to talk to you, and obviously talk to the amazing people that are listening to this video. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you guys, and I'm wishing good luck to the Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14.
Oh, thank you.
Coming out this Friday, and we cannot wait for the release of Fairy Tail. So stay tuned.
Fairy Tail.
Thank you. Goodbye, and stay tuned for more things in Llama Games TV. Bye.
Sayonara.